Hi guys, I'm Linda. I will take these off, I think. Okay, so somebody asked me one time if I could do a video kind of showing my skin routine, and I am no expert at all. But I was like, okay, all right. So this will probably be just no frills support crew because I don't want people commenting on my age or anything. But anyway, also, I don't know. I never know. Like, where do you look? Over here? Now, how does that happen? I'm just going to look at myself. So sorry if I'm looking like all, wonky. All right. So here's what I do. This is CeraVe Renewing SA Cleanser. SA stands for salicylic acid. I think that's how you say that. Oops. It's kind of dark in here because I felt like the lighting was creating shadow. It still is, I guess. But anyway, hopefully this will work. And it says gently cleanses and exfoliates while softening and smoothing the skin. Yeah, I like it. I usually take this and put it on my skin all over. And I will go downstairs and brew my coffee and basically wear it almost like a mask for at least 2 minutes. And then I rinse it all off. And after that, what I've been doing just recently, as I showed you guys, I bought this. It is from Trader Joe's. Is this why they do that? I don't know if that matters. But anyway, it is a vitamin C serum. I kind of think it's doing something. I feel like my skin's a little brighter, but I don't know. But it comes out so liquidy, you almost have to either put it on the back of your hand and then apply it, or drip it. Otherwise, it goes all over your sink. Here, I'll show you. So it has like that, but watch when you want it to come out. I mean, it's super liquid. So I sometimes put some on the back of my hand and then take it and, apply it on here. Anyway, I also put it on the back of my hands. Okay, so then I let that sit for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And then, usually, not always, sometimes I'll put a layer of the CeraVe Facial Moisture Lotion. Now, this is the PM version. That's not what that says there. Right here it says PM. And so it doesn't have sunscreen. So I use this at night, sometimes before bed or whatever, but it doesn't. There is an AM that has sunscreen, but that one, I have it. I own it. I don't really like the way it sits on my skin as much for some reason. I don't know. So I usually use this. But this also has niacinamide, which is supposed to help with dark spots. I have this dark spot right here. I'm working on it. I used to have one over here, and I had one here. But they're kind of gone, honestly. And I kind of credit this. Okay. And also this. Both of these. Guys, now it's starting to storm. It might get too dark. Oh well. Hopefully not. I'm sorry. My camera's all whack. I can't fix it. I don't know. All right. So then once that settles, trying to make sure I'm not skipping a step. Well, sometimes in the shower, I will use this. This is probably not good for you. I don't know. It's called Microdermabrasion Scrub from Trader Joe's. It's super fine sandpaper. And you have to be a little careful because I think my son's girlfriend used it in my shower one time and she ended up with red skin. But I think because I'm 55 and a half, my skin cells don't turn over as quickly as a young person. So I can get away with scrubbing it pretty hard and it's fine. And also my skin's probably used to it. So I'll use this and then this in the shower sometimes. I also have a scrub for the skin that I'll sometimes, rub all over my arms and everything and my legs. We're not getting into all that. Okay. The other thing, I guess I'll show you the other things first. The other thing I use is Retin-A every night, or at least most nights. It's a 0.05%. I've used this since, I think when I turned 40, I started to use this pretty regularly. And when you first start, it will rip your skin up. So go super gentle. I would even put like Vaseline on first and then use some of this and just the smallest amount. Like to this day, I only use like a pea size amount, but my skin's so used to it, I can use it all up here and everything. And I am 100% sure this has helped my skin. I can't get over how dark it is getting in here. I'm sorry. This is not going to go so great, but whatever. All right, another thing that I do not recommend, because I don't know if this is good or bad. It's probably terrible. This is minoxidil. They say women shouldn't use it. That's what it says on the bottle. But I take a Q-tip and just put a tiny bit, and I put it right on my eyebrows, because in the 1990s, it was in fashion to really have very thin eyebrows. And I plucked for like 10 years. Well, they don't grow back. And they had become so thin that you could barely see them. So I started to use this, and I do think they're still thin, obviously, but I do think it has helped them out a little bit. The other thing that can lead to that thinning eyebrows is low thyroid, hypothyroid, which I take, as you get older. Most people have hypothyroid. I do take levothyroxine, so maybe that's helped too. I don't know. And then I don't know why I have this, but this is the deodorant I use. I always buy the sample size, or the travel size, because I use it not very regularly. I'm lucky. I don't have body odor. So she says. No, but really. But I find it falls apart and dries up before I use it. So I just get the little one. This is Powder Fresh. Yeah, it smells like baby powder. Whatever. Okay. This is what I use. Hold on. I have two of them here because... hold on. Okay. Neutrogena Mineral UV Tint Liquid. Oh no, what does it say? Face Liquid. SPF 30. This is a mineral-based sunscreen. I love it. All right, I have one already open. I have like 4 of these in my house because I can't find them at the store anymore. So I order them from Amazon. This one's almost empty. And I just put quite a bit. And I'm using the camera as my mirror, so we'll see how that goes. And what I've found is it does not make my eyes sting, which is sometimes for me a problem, especially with chemical sunscreens during the day if I sweat, because while walking and exercise and stuff, it'll make my eyes sting bad. I have very sensitive eyes, I think. I usually put a little extra on my nose for 2 reasons. 1, I want to protect it, but 2, my nose turns bright red a lot. From daily life, I get a red nose. If I drink, my nose and my cheeks will turn bright red, like alcohol, when I exercise. People used to call me Rudolph. So I put a little extra. Sometimes I will use this Australia Gold on my nose because it settles in a little more. But if I use this one on my whole face, it dries and it makes all my wrinkles show up. Sorry, my stomach's really. And I just can't. This stuff's too. It goes on feeling so good, but it just doesn't look good. This goes on looking super greasy. See how shiny, shiny, shiny? But it settles in. It just settles and then it looks good. I have the medium. They make a light and they make a dark. And I'm surprised actually that I can use the medium because I have pretty fair skin, but I find it's perfect. And I have gotten so used to using this as basically foundation because I never wore foundation really. But that I'll take a shower before I go out at night and I will put this on because I like it better than any foundation. I just like it. It's too dark in here, guys. You can't see. But anyway, you can see how shiny that is. I'm telling you, in an hour, it won't be shiny anymore. It'll just look like moisturized skin. All right, now I want to show you the next step, even though it's too dark. But the problem that I have lived with my entire life that I've been trying to solve, it has vexed me my whole life, is mascara, no matter what mascara, ending up all down below my eyes. Hold on. It's like a text. Okay. All down here, like, or up here too. And this stuff is so kind of greasy. It's only like can get worse. I have thought I've solved it a few times with waterproof mascaras, but not really. It'll still do that. So I have a new thing I'm trying. And one is I put this on and usually wait 10 minutes to let it settle. And then I'm using this e.l.f. It was inexpensive. It's called e.l.f. Halo Glow. God, it's so dark in here. It's the storm outside setting powder. And this is called like rose color, I think. It wasn't like the fair. I went with the one with a little bit of pink to it. And it's got a thing like this. So the powder comes out here. And I just use like a small powder brush and put it under my eye. So it's like all powder. But it doesn't look, it's super. And then what I have to do is go all the way up to here because my eyes are what they call kind of hooded. So this touches the eyelid. And I put it in the, I go all the way around. All right. Gosh, if I could redo this, I would turn on my light. But I'm afraid if I do it now, it's going to be too bright. I don't know. Maybe I could release this to some videos I make, I think. I don't know if I'll ever release them. Or I'll just do it to No Frills Support Crew. And then sometimes I'm like, who cares? So we'll see. But on that note, if you're part of the No Frills Support Crew, thank you so much. I know it's not right for everybody right now. Money's tight. I get it. Don't worry about it. If you can't afford it, it's fine. But to anyone who is, I really appreciate it. It does help a lot. Okay, I don't know why I'm putting it. I don't ever put this much. I'm just doing it. Okay, so that's the first thing. I put a little bit of this setting powder. And then what I should have been doing all along that I just got lazy with is curling the lashes. Because I think that will lift them up so they don't touch. The problem I have with curlers, and this is just like a e.l.f. cheap curler, I think, they're too big. Like this, my eye is not that big. Is anybody's eye? Like, do you guys all, women of the world, when you put this like this, does it hit here and here and kind of feel uncomfortable? I've thought about taking a tool and trying to like bend it more, but then I'm afraid it won't. Like, it is hard for me to get my, I can't even see if I got them. But anyway, you go like that and get them in there and hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe even a little on the end. 1, 2. Oh, I had to blink. Okay. I mean, it is so hard. I need a smaller one. If anyone has an idea about a smaller size one of these, let me know. All right, so that's something I've been trying to do because I should. Okay, and then I picked up this one. Now, I've only just started trying this one yesterday, but it is called Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof. I can't read the rest of it. And I have heard that this might be good. Now, I've often used, like, I think it's called Great Lash, the one that's blue and pink. What is it called? I don't remember. But anyway, but I always get waterproof. This one's got like a little curve. Wait. I've never done this without a mirror. Did I just... God, son of a... This is going to be the worst thing you've ever seen. How do you do this in this phone? I don't know. I can't even see. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. I can't tell what I'm doing. I can't believe young gals do this. They're so good. They're so good at this. I've only ever... I need to watch one where they show how to do like eye makeup because I don't know how to do that. Meaning like... Oh my God. Oh. I can't see, but I like to get these ones way over here. One problem I have is my eyelashes want to clump together, especially right in the middle right here. I get like a little clump. And I have to go, nope. And then the question is, I can't tell if there's makeup there or it's a shadow. I don't have good enough eyes. Is that mascara or shadow? What is it? No idea. Okay. I cannot see my eyelashes, can you guys? Enough to do that. Oh my God. My microphone's going to be covered in mascara. All right, I cannot tell if I've done this. I just don't know. Okay. I think the sun's coming back out a little. Oops. So, hopefully, that will last all the day long. And then I picked up this, I use Neutrogena gloss. It's like a lip gloss, like a jelly kind of lip gloss. It's in my car. But I grabbed this one. And it's SPF 20. Oh, I love the smell. It smells like watermelons, like something from when I was a kid. I don't know. And it's a very odd shape. And kind of sits up funny. But I think it'll smooth out. And it has like maybe the tiniest bit of pink. But I like the way it feels. So for just every day, that'd be okay. But then I also I have this in different colors. But I bought this darker shade called, oh boy. Can't read it. It's number 80. I can't read it. I can't reach my, hold on. Let's see if there are any. Nope. I can't reach my magnifying glass. So. But anyway, it's number 80, and it's sort of this plum color. Let's see if I can. Hey, Cooper came in. Go in here. Hey, buddy. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Here he comes. Come on, Coop. Oh, baby. Here he is. Say hi, Cooper. Thank you for your appearance. People have been asking about you. All right. So, what I like about this is it's like very moisturizing and it sticks around for a while. If I were super rich, I think I'd get like that chin pulled up just I don't know if I really would. Okay, And then my son's fiance gave me this Mario, and it is pink. It is called Soft Pop Pale Petal. I don't know how to do this, but sometimes I'll put a little there and a little there, and then I leave it like that. And I name my clown. That is cute, though. I would totally rock that. I had to write out a little Raggedy Ann dress. And then just kind of wipe that in. I usually go a little low with it, and then sometimes I'll put a little up here to give it a little pink to my eyes. I just like everything to be moisturizing because otherwise it makes me look elder. I tell you, once you get wrinkles, I just put a little on my finger. Then stuff settles in your wrinkles. It's like, no, don't do that. All right, hold on. Cooper ditched us. I think he's like, that's boring. He said, you're doing stuff for not kitty cats. Okay. And then sometimes, a lot of times actually, I like to use this Lumi Glotion. This is by L'Oreal. And what this does, and some people probably won't like it, I put a little like on the back of my hand so I can control it, But this is definitely, depends on your mood. I put a little there and a little there. And this is why sometimes people are like, Linda, your skin's glowing. Yeah, it's a Lumi glowing. It's not like, I do glow from the inside, and then sometimes I'll put a little here, sometimes I'll put a little here. It depends. I just feel like it has a cute little summer look. Sometimes I'll put a little right on my eyelid. Now that could be affecting my mascara, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then sometimes I'll put a little up here on my brow line. And then sometimes I like, that's how all those, supermodel gals get the shiny there. Okay. So there we go. So then that's it. That is it. Now, if I'm like making a video and I want my eyes to pop more, maybe I'll I do a 1980s thing. It's called tight lining, and you kind of lift it up and you put a little line right there on your eye. What do you call that? The rim of your eye. I don't know, to like make your eyes pop a little more. But you gotta be careful because I have small eyes, so if I do that, it can make your eyes look smaller. I have a little top one. My hair is a mess right now. I'll show you. It's a disaster. I don't know if I brushed it this morning. Let's see where we're at. Ow, 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 ow. Stuck. It's stuck. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Not too bad. All right, well, anywho, so there it is. The fancy look I have to go to the grocery store. For real. I'm going to Whole Foods. Craig wants to go to Whole Foods. And then I'm going to hopefully have a break in the rain, or at least the thunderstorms, and go for a walk. Even if it's raining, I'll still walk in the rain. I have to go to the post office. I packed up some honey to send to my dad because I sent him spring honey, but now I have midsummer honey. I'll have to show you guys. I wish I'd brought some up here. Oh, one thing. At the end of the night, sometimes I'll use this Neutrogena, what does that say? Makeup remover something stick. And this is kind of nice because it's just like a, let me see if I can show you. See that? It's like a gel. Or it's not even a gel. I don't know what it is. But you can just rub it to take off that mascara. And then usually I'll wash my face with this. If I'm on vacation, I might bring those makeup wipes. You can wipe down your face. I always rinse it after because I feel like that stuff it makes my skin feel uncomfortable. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Like I said, it's not, I don't do like the whole thing. I just, whatever. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. I have to say, I am enjoying both of these quite a bit. I like them together, kind of. It's so slippy, you know?